Hello, good evening, Twin Minds here. We are doing 7 Days to Die finally. It's been a little while since we played. I don't see any signs of the other two, so maybe something bad has happened, but we'll see. Let me go ahead and quick join the group chat here and see if something horrible is going on. Hello?
Oh,
Time to turn Bard up again. So, how long until the Blood Moon?
it's like a good couple hours.
About an hour and a half or so.
Okay. What do we need to do to get ready?
That's a very good question.
Okay. Well, while we wait for that to happen, let me check. Okay. Trying to figure out, a good place for my camera. Let's put me over here for now, and we'll see if I need to move myself. Alright, so night is falling right now, but this is the night of the 34th day. So the 35th day will be our next blood moon, so we gotta prepare for that, but I don't quite know what we need to prepare. So, no. But let's just do some harvesting. Hate mushrooms. Their hitbox is so wonky. Alright, so it has been quite a while since I've been in this game. A lot of cancellations recently, so I'm probably going to take a little bit to get used to it. Hopefully I'll be used to it in time for the Blood Moon to happen. I'd hate to be rusty by then. Because it's going to get scary.
Well, we've got an entire side that is missing spikes
What happened?
At the base.
at the horde place. Yeah,
Yeah, the wooden spikes are missing.
yeah.
Did
Yeah.
the zombies kill them?
Yeah, during last horde night. They just
Oh, I
haven't
thought you've been working
replaced
to
yet.
fix that.
I've been fixing everything else. I expanded it one more thing with spikes, and then like repaired most of the damaged spikes and stuff, like iron spike lines.
Whoops. Hurt myself. Alright, I need some dirt.
And then I have the dark traps in place but not connected on the wiring. So next, to try and get that connected.
Okay.
It's like we're still missing some of the electric fence too.
Yeah, the electrical stuff needs to be fixed though.
So I need 50. So let's do 49 since I scrapped one. Alright, now the obnoxious part about placing mushrooms. So I have to be careful here too. Now, the other crops I don't have to be so careful about because they cooperate.
How much ammo do we have? That's another good question.
Well, it depends on what gun you want to use.
I was going to use this shotgun, I think, the hunting rifle. I've never actually used a gun in this game, so, well, not very much anyways.
Well, so hunting rifle is single shot reload rifle, so I would recommend against that.
No, it does almost 100 damage a shot, though.
It's very powerful, yes, but I would say a significant amount of the zombies that we're fighting don't really need that 100 damage per shot.
How about an SMG?
I mean, the SMG is great. The only challenge I've got with the SMG is that it really wants to auto-fire, so it can let loose a few extra bullets without you really meaning to. But that's the one I kind of prefer using. And that one's 10 mil ammo. I've got about 290 on me. And I don't know how much is left in there, so I wanted to know what guns you wanted to use first before I started, you know, whipping up a bunch of ammo. There's
406 of just rounds in there, and there's 30 10 mil boxes.
Right. Right. So we're good on that ammo.
How many do you get in a box?
50.
Oh, so that's quite a few.
Mm-hmm. So 10 boxes is a full stack of 100 rounds. Or 500 rounds, yeah. What I wanted to do was check out... that. But also... where else would I put it?
And I've got a good variety on me right now, so I should be good.
Okay.
Although I want to make sure I remember to bring some of the packets with me in case anything does break.
Check to see if you can use repair kits on the guns that you've got. Because I might have to repair them all. Hey, you fuck some gamer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't have any more fertilizer at the moment. That's fine. I can finish harvesting these as they are.
I can view it on my shotgun.
Okay, because that's the one that we've had a lot of extra recipe things.
And it looks like that is the only gun I can do it on.
Awesome. We're doing 7 Days to Die, which is a zombie crafting horror survival game. I need 46. Yeah, that's right. So think Rust or The Forest or stuff like that, but with zombies. Okay, and then I need corn. I need 49 corn seed. And I'm in charge of all the foods.
I still find it amusing that for the longest time we didn't go out at night, and now it's like the end of week 5, pretty much, and we're not even paying any attention to weapons at the time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm paying attention. I'm looking over my shoulder a little bit more than usual, but beyond that, yeah.
Sure.
Alright, so I need another some. 50, I think.
Am I good to finish off walling out with the wooden spikes, or do you still have to leave a gap in case you guys can come on the outside?
I'm running to the thing, so just wait a second.
Okay.
There's a 3 white gap on one of the sides.
Coffee.
Has the electrical been fixed yet?
No.
We
We
wanna
have a
get that
full
fixed.
day left to do it, so I wasn't doing it immediately.
Well, yeah, but we might want to like leave some open space to be able to wall that or to repair that.
Let's scrap the whole 8 of these.
Put the remaining wooden spikes into the storage box closest to the gap. Are you trying that as a weapon, or are you generally built with that?
I'm fixing things.
Okay.
The top of the ladder was broken because of a zombie that got up there last
Oh,
night.
yeah.
Why would I want to play the forest, though? That's, like, creepier than this.
Would it be wasteful to do some like gas barrels in the various cardinal directions in case we start having issues?
Exactly. I don't understand the question. What are you talking about? Gas something?
I'm just wondering whether or not it might be worth doing like some gas barrels in the various cardinal directions in case we suddenly get like a huge horde of something more difficult.
Oh, for like blowing them up.
Yeah. I don't know how easy it is for us to get gas, but
I don't know. Let's see. It's gonna be 48. Hold up. No, I need 39. Yes, 39. But see, you know I don't like scary games. I had a hard enough time with this game before we got comfortable enough with our equipment that zombies weren't a threat anymore. See, you also claim to hate scary games, and then you go about wanting to play scary games. I'm not like that. I don't want to do something I hate. That's not how I live my life. Yes, that's 28, so I need 22. Okay, now I'm done with all of the farmy stuff for the next long while. Hello, Nesbit, welcome. Not dying is great. I like not dying. The hell's that noise? Bart, were you doing something downstairs?
I was.
Okay,
I was
making
fixing
sure.
stuff.
I was hearing something, but I couldn't place it.
Oh, was that the nail gun sound?
Yep.
Okay. So that needs to go. Needs to go. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this. For PC. Let me just put that out there. I can't say anything about the console version, but I have heard bad things about the console version. So just bear that in mind. But yeah, if you're planning on getting it for PC, by all means. Okay. Let me level blade out. Have you guys closed off the access from above yet?
At the horde base?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go attempt to fix things. Yeah, I mean, so far this game has mods, first off, which is a huge selling point for me. Decent graphics. The zombie AI is pretty dumb, but if you think about that in terms of zombies in general, pretty dumb is kind of par for the course, so that's kind of fine. It's got a pretty wide array of weapons. It's got all sorts of survival mechanics. Howdy, Mackenzie. Welcome. Wasn't sure if this was going to be your type of game. Alright, so let me go up here. I need to attempt to redo this nonsense. Question for either of you.
Sure.
How do I wire things?
Not a clue. You did it all before.
I was gonna say, I'm like pretty sure you did it.
Well, so the problem is, remember how I wired up the battery in the generator wrong? And I never really fixed that. Well, I've also got the solar bank now. that I wanted to wire up, and I was hoping that that could be like the primary source, while the generator is the secondary source. But I don't even know if that's even possible with this current setup.
I would guess no. But I don't know for sure.
Never know, Mackenzie. Some people only care for the peaceful games. But yeah, no, we're waiting for Alpha 17 as well.
In vanilla, you can only do one or the other, from what I'm being told.
Okay. Is a solar bank good enough to power this whole mess?
I'm guessing not, since it'll be nighttime.
I was just thinking that.
I mean, like, filling up the battery banks, and then battery banks maybe last a night.
Yeah, I'd rather not run that risk, like, right for a whole night.
Oh, god damn it, I spent a lot of money on this thing.
So you do go solar to a battery bank and then into the thing.
Okay,
And then
but you
it'll
also
run
go
off
generator
the
to battery
sun.
bank, and I think you can only have one connection.
So it'll run off the sun during the day and battery at night.
Okay. Just trying to figure out how I can do that. I would say this game is not much in the way of creative requirements. So that's definitely good. I mean, yeah, you can get a little bit creative with the base designs and whatnot, but for the most part, there isn't... There is a heavy building component, but I would say that's not really the focus of the game. Like, the focus isn't to make these grand epic bases. The focus is mostly surviving the Horde Knights. We've managed to do pretty darn good with building this massive thing. But yeah, I mean, you certainly could build a lot of big stuff. I've seen some pretty epic stuff like in Ark, Survival Evolved, that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. So okay, so that's switch. I don't know where the electrical stuff is. Like, I don't even know what to search for to find the stuff that I want.
So if you go solar panel to battery bank to a motion sensor, and then it'll only turn on when it needs to shoot and kill things or electrocute things.
Interesting. Half-hour first try. That's an impressive boss. What is this thing hanging here? I don't even know what that thing is hanging there. I don't even know where our down is anymore. I keep getting lost. There we go. Oh, this is the dart trap. Okay. Okay. How do I undo current connection? There we go. I see. You have problems.
I do. I'm infected.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Go eat some honey.
Antibiotics, there's tons of them. At least we used to.
Honey is fine for first level infection. Hey, the animals abused us first. I haven't seen an actual wolf pack like that though.
I might die before that.
You died?
I said I might die before that. I've got like 12 health left. It's still going down. Oh, I can stop.
Are you bleeding?
Apparently I was bleeding, yeah.
Ow. Barbed wire is painful.
Oh, there's a doge in there.
Yup. Blade was just attacked by a pack of wolves, including like 3 or 4 blacks.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's fun.
You should, when you come back here, you should bring some sticks so we can repair these traps.
There's not many sticks left.
Make some. We've got tons of wood.
We're actually starting to run low on wood.
Yeah.
God damn it, I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
I know, especially since somebody broke the cheat tree.
Hey!
Blade, your sacrifice was not in vain. We got 115 meat out of that.
Nice!
115?
Yep.
Holy crap.
How do I...
I do like that the lawn was mowed. It makes it much easier to see things.
Indeed. How do I... Wiring is weird.
Say what?
Wiring is weird.
Is it?
So if I do this, and then that, this, and then that. Alright, Nesbit, you have yourself a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Like, so to wire, you start off with a right click on your source and then right click on your target. If you right click on a source and don't mean it, you can left click to cancel. On some boxes, you can left click and that removes their current connection, but not on all of them because that's not working on the generator bank. So I can't cancel the generator bank's current connection to the main system to reroute it back to the battery.
Can you cancel the one where it connects to?
Try. No promises on the dead dogs. Most likely, though, it will be dogs that were already dead. No, I cannot.
It doesn't look like it's connected to anything anymore.
Oh, okay, that might be what's going on then. So if I then come over here and hit this button... Yeah, okay, now I get it. So I need to undo all the damn connections anyway. Okay, so that can go over to here. And this can go here. And this can go...
Yeah, not sure if it already progressed or something, but it did not let me use the honey, so I had to use antibiotics. So
You must have gotten an advanced infection then.
no, that's kind of scary because I mean, like I literally got hit once, I think it was.
It's probably because it's nighttime and there are doges.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so now we have this, what you do, Hickey. Forgot what it's called. And it's now connected to all the light sources. That was something I meant to do a while ago, but I didn't want to undo and break everything. So now, battery bank. Down to this thingy. Okay. And then generator. Can I do generator to that thingy? Let's see if it works. I can, but it disconnected the battery. Okay, so I see how that's going. It also disconnected one of the lights. God damn it. so we've got 4 lights, that trap, and generator. Okay. So if I try to bring this in... Yeah, so it's either battery or generator to power the whole thing. Okay.
Did you guys ever figure out what you're doing for music, or are you still using Pretzel?
I'm still suffering through Pretzel for it now.
Yeah, I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay, I need to look up something for the electronics in here, because the electronics are some weird stuff. Like, I mostly just want to know if there's a way to... Like, is there a way to connect 2 different power sources and switch between them? Because currently I can only connect 1 power source into the main line. And I would kind of like to have both.
Yeah, apparently I massively overestimated how much wood this would actually make.
I gotta take a phone call. Hold on a second.
Okay. So you thought you were going to get more wood out of it than you're getting, or what?
Oh no, I'm getting way more than I thought I was going to get.
Oh, okay.
They took a 5,000 stack of planks and just told it to turn it all into sticks. And the way the recipe looked, it looked like it was going to get 5,000 sticks. I'm like, well, that's fine.
Oh,
Well, it's still going.
yeah, no. Yeah, one stack of 10,000 wood will essentially fill up your entire inventory of sticks. Okay, so if I did this and that,
Alright, well, there's about 10,000 sticks in this storage box, so.
that's generator to battery. I don't think I could put down the solar then. But let's see, so circuits... There does not appear to be any sort of merge option. So I'm going to hold off on putting down the solar panel until we can figure out how that works. Because that would end up being a waste if we did that. So, current state, we've got generator and then battery. So that'll be fine. So now I need this.
Well, that's kind of cool. Like, actually showed the cord, like, being pulled tight as you're doing it.
Yeah, no, they got some nifty effects with the electricity here. Okay, so the only problem is the way that they have the wires set up to work. I can't actually close this circuit.
Isn't it closed originally?
What?
Isn't it closed originally?
No, it wasn't. I had to do a janky workaround to at least provide some overlap with the wires. So the way it works is you right-click on the source, wherever the power is coming from, and then you right-click on where the power is going to. And if it's already connected to another source, it will disconnect that one to connect the one that you're trying to connect just now. So if I try to close this circuit, it will connect the bridge here, but then it will disconnect this line.
Yeah.
So there will always be a gap. So what I ended up having to do is I ended up having to do like a pair of these and crossing a little bit.
Yeah.
So like this one would end up coming over here. I've done that so many times already. This one would end up coming up over like here, if it will let me do that distance. And then at least crossing the gap diagonally. Let's see. I don't know if I can do it with the distance here. Hey, that works. There we go. It's not a pretty solution, but it's the only solution I can do. So now we've got a relay in the center powering all of our lights, as well as the dart trap, and being powered by the battery up top. Except for the battery connection disabled. Damn it. And I know why I did that. I hate why I did that.
So, how easy would it be to hook up another dart trap if we had another one?
Pretty easy.
Because on the off chance that they don't come from the side where that trap is, I'd like to see how the trap works, so...
Oh, I hate this thing so much. Oh, hey, it worked that time. Sometimes it decides it's going to overwrite the other connections, sometimes it doesn't, and it works fine. Like, I can't figure out what its actual logic is, because every time I think I've got it, it does it differently.
That sounds like me with the trains.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so now we've got our lights up. The only problem is that the electrical wasn't really enough to do much last time.
Well, it died almost right away.
Yeah, because one of them broke one of the wires. And I don't know if there isn't really a way to fix that. If they're going to come straight at the pole, we can't really stop them unless we are actively trying to kill the people at poles.
We did it the first night we had it up. It worked okay.
Yeah, but we've increased the complexity of our horde nights at this point, so yeah. Okay, so we got light, trap, wire fence coming from battery. Okay, we're good. Alright, so back to the ammo discussion. Blade, are you good on shotgun, or do you need more?
I'm like 8 short of a full stack shot.
Okay, so you should be fine. And then, Bart, you're going to use the SMG?
Yep, and I have like 1,500 rounds, so...
Okay. Did one of you dump water on the ground?
Say what?
Did one of you dump water on the ground?
I did.
Okay. I
Let's
walked
see
by and it
how-
looked like we had a pulsing ooze or something like that.
I wanted to see if it would like. I wanted to see if it would flow out, but it really just kind of stayed in a blob.
Yeah, it definitely jelly blobbed.
It did not do what I expected it to do.
You were thinking with Minecraft physics.
I was. This is a voxel-based game, so
It was a fair
want-
guess, I suppose.
I wanted to see if I placed it down if it would spread out and take out grass.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't want to punch all that grass.
Okay, so I've got all the stuff that I need. Guess there isn't too terribly much more to do until we do Horde Night. Probably could work on making more ammo. Shotgun's probably the one that's missing the most. Let me make some shots. And I'm hot. Because I had a hot drink or something like that. Alright, so what do I need for shotgun? I've got the casings. I need powder, paper, plastic, and red. Oh, forgot to get the plastic stuff. Plastic. Shotgun. Make all of them. 9. The hell am I missing? What? I've got powder, paper, red, plastic, shot. Oh, casings. Okay. So what does it take to make shotgun casings? Hydraulic press in here. Brass. Okay. I think we got plenty of brass. Let's see what that makes. Oh, we played through an entire round of vanilla. But we got very quickly to the point where we didn't really have much else to do. Like we only did like 30 nights or something like that. No, I think we got up to like 50 or 80 or something, because the nights go really fast in vanilla. And we quickly got to the point where there wasn't really any point in continuing, and there wasn't any real point in us starting over because we'd already done it all. There wasn't really much else to see. So on our next run, we went to a random map and then we went to full mods. I like how the jelly water just sits there on a hill.
I know. Like, I totally expected it to run down the hill or something like that, but nope. And then I tried to pick it back up, and I couldn't.
Zombie water's gross. So yeah, now that we've played heavily modded, now we've got a whole bunch more to do and see, and we're on a random map versus the default map, Nevezganade or whatever it's called. ¿Qué? ¿Cómo? No habla. Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about all of a sudden there. My brain just isn't catching up. I need this button. Any zombies to kill? No zombies to kill. Okay. It is weird how it goes eerily dead from zombies the night before a horde night, or the day before. Because the past couple horde nights we've gone looking for things to kill and there hasn't been anything. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna chop trees. Let's do that. Wrecking ball. Nah. Howdy, Dr. D. How you doing? This game is a zombie crafting horror survival game. So you gather materials, farm, struggle for food, keep yourself warm, need to drink, the full-on survival aspect, plus zombies. Except for the part right now where there's no zombies.
We basically good to go over here now?
I believe so.
Okay.
playing with a couple friends from work.
Smacking down some traps, but then the requirement is
I didn't hear an ounce of that.
They said, I'm just making some more darts and traps that we can see how they work, but if they don't get done, it's not a huge deal.
Okay. So right now I'm just murdering an entire forest. Mostly for kicks, because I don't got anything else to do right now.
So, I found this new... It's not really a pack. It's actually Vanilla MC. It's called... Oh, what's it called now?
Zambi!
Oh, I forget what it's called. It's gonna drive me crazy.
Zambi did.
It's called Captive Minecraft.
Okay.
And, you know, in like 1.8 or something like that, they put in world borders. So you can set up world borders so people can't go further than a certain point.
Sure, I had no idea, but sure.
So it's basically like a wall you can't go past. Well, they use that. As you get achievements, the wall expands a little bit, and you seriously start on a square block, and that's all you have for space.
Yeah.
And as you unlock achievements, you then are able to find and get more things and do things. Like, it's very interesting.
So
and
it's
I've been playing it
like
a little bit.
a variant on Skyblock.
Kind of, except for like this one used in the overworld. Like, there's 3 of them so far. In the first one, you're in the overworld, and you just gotta kind of dig down and find things and, like, you know, start doing achievements and whatever to expand the overworld more so you get more things to continue on. It's kind of a cool concept.
Very weird.
I mean, you really gotta kind of like know how to do, or like find achievements and do them.
I mean, to me, the fact that it's vanilla already kills my interest in it, but still it sounds fascinating.
It makes it way harder because like vanilla is like, and then I also started playing RegTech New Horizons.
Oh dear.
But we've made it to low voltage. So we've made it kind of
Isn't
far.
RegTech supposed to be like incredibly hard though?
Like Divine Journey crazy.
Oh, joy.
But not like you actually feel like you're progressing. Not like where you're just sitting there and waiting for like 3 days for something to happen.
Okay. So that always drove me nuts.
It's actually been okay so far.
Wait till you hit the wall.
I've been playing it with a couple other people, and it's progressing. So
Yeah, didn't I see Wendigo was one that you were playing with?
yep, White's on the server too.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I thought I might have seen White on there. But yeah, back to this, since you had asked earlier. Yeah, basically this is an open-ended survival game. So similar to Rust or The Forest or Ark Survival Evolved or whatever, there's no real end goal. There's no real story or anything like that. It's just survive. And I do enjoy these games, but only to a point. Like, there's only so far I can take them. And I usually get bored a lot earlier than everyone else will. Like, I don't do the whole easily setting goals for myself thing. So, I tend to run out of things to do pretty quick. But, this is our second playthrough. Our first one, we put it at kind of on easy mode, and it was vanilla. So, yeah, there's only so much to do, and now we're doing heavily modded, and a little bit of a harder difficulty. So, we're plugging right along. Yeah, and I played like 100 hours of Ark, and I enjoyed it quite a bit, but I just kept running into that whole open-endedness problem where I couldn't get myself to care as much because there was no goal, there was nothing to really work for. And even if I did set myself a goal, I'd get to it and I'm like, well, fuck, now what? So, I get to that point usually pretty quick in these games, unfortunately. But this one, playing with friends, does help. But I think next we're going to try for Space Engineers if one of us can get a server going. They nerfed the fun out of it. How'd they do that? I haven't played in quite some time, so I haven't seen any of the updates. Yeah, but for me, even setting the goal of, building something really big, the first thought I always end up asking myself is why? Like, I can survive perfectly fine in a tiny little hut. Why do I need something massive? So unless there's a reason for it, like bigger structure it offers more defense, or something like that, then I don't really feel the need to do those types of goals. And that's the thing I struggle with, is that because like, there has to be a purpose. Like, I can enjoy doing some of the things to a point, and yeah, I'll definitely enjoy building a big structure, but there's only so much of that I can do without a purpose. Like right now, I think with this game, we've been playing it for so long that I think we're running into that wall right now. Because we're playing modded and we're heavily alternate game, our days are 2 hours long. And because of that, I mean, we're only on day 35, but that means that we've been playing this for 70 hours. And that means that we are quickly getting to the point of we've spent a lot of time in here, and there's nowhere else really for us to go. Normally they're like 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Either way, it's some ridiculously short number that was going by in a flash. So what we were finding is that we weren't being given enough time to even build up the next horde night. The horde nights are every 7 days. 200 subs? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. What? I'm so close. You got me confused there, Foxam. I'm close. I'm 6 away. But yeah, with 10 to 20 minutes to work with for a full week before the next horde night, there's almost no time to raid any buildings to get enough resources to survive. It was to the point where, yeah, we could do it, but we were spending all of our time doing just that without any time to do anything else. I think we swung a little bit too hard in the other direction, honestly, with the 2 hours thing. So if we were to do this again, we'd probably do a happy medium, like in the middle, like an hour or maybe 45 minutes or something like that. You know what? Screw this forest. This forest is in my way. I'm not even going this way, but it's in my way. Zombie! Zombie! Oh, and it's a crawler. I'm not gonna try to knife him. That crawler was wearing 3 sets of pants. What a weirdo. Sort of, yes. So actually I'm doing this because A, we're biding time until the Horde Night actually comes. And B, we need wood. So early on, we had a crash, like the server crashed, and I was chopping a tree while the server crashed. Well, my client stayed up and I continued chopping the tree, even though the game was crashed, and it wasn't registering that the tree was dead. So it kept chopping and kept chopping, and I kept getting more and more wood out of it. So like right now, one chop is 85 wood. Well, by the time I was done, it had ramped itself up to 160 wood per chop. And when we rebooted the game and rebooted the server, the tree was still there, and all 3 of us could access it. So instead of, you know, constantly planting and replanting trees and running around for wood, we decided that the tree was an acceptable cheat. Because all it was really doing was saving us a little bit of time. We weren't really getting excessive amounts of resources out of it. So we did fine with that cheat tree for our main source of wood for quite some time until Blade broke it. Once Blade broke the cheat tree, we have been kind of living off of whatever wood we managed to gather at that point. And we're now starting to deplete those resources. So I need to go back out and get more wood and replant our trees and all that. And since I have the time, I'm killing the forest. Hey Blade.
Yes.
I was just relaying the story of how you broke the cheat tree. Because I'm currently out deforesting. I don't think we're desperately in need of wood right now, but I'd rather not get to that point. Also rocks. Rocks are my enemy as well. Yes, actually. Hold up. Doo-doo-doo. How's that? Any better? I had the mic down a little bit, or up away a little bit. Good, good. Also, screw this forest. I could be attacking my own forest. I made my own forest. It was the forest we were using for wood before the cheat tree was discovered. But, I like destroying this forest instead. It is a Marantz. M-A-R-A-N-T-Z. And yeah, no, I appreciate when people tell me stuff too, because I have no way of knowing. I can't really easily listen to my own stream, so. I previously was using a Blue Yeti, but I had 2 of them die on me, so I've kind of given up on that. And this one I just happened to have as a backup just in case. Got it for cheap. And it's surprisingly good. Like I like the audio quality on it a lot better than the Yeti was. It was kind of night and day when I started listening to my previous videos around the time that I made that change. Like it was very, very clearly a difference in audio quality. And this is like a quarter the price of Blue Yeti. And it makes my voice sound a little bit more ready for radio. Okay, now the question is, how much more of this forest do I feel like killing? Because it is technically only a quarter till 10 a.m. So we still have a lot of time before the night falls. I've gotten 22,000 wood, roughly. So I mean, I could keep going. At this point, it's just a matter of if you guys want to see something else before the horde night hits. Because otherwise, I can keep chopping wood, or I can go out and attempt to find more zombies. Yes. So that building right there, that is our primary base, and then it's not visible from here. Right around there, we have a horde night base set up that we have extra defenses built up. Hey, look, zombie. I was just talking about finding one of you guys. Oh, hey, look, another zombie. Hi. 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 Well, he was not very observant. So the one that's our primary base, we just converted an existing building. The one that's our horde night base, that one was built from scratch. So I'll take you over there.
Alright, the other 3 dart traps are up with the ammo in, so they're just being fired up.
Okay. Well, looks like I have to go over there anyway because I need to wire up the new traps. So this is my farm. I've been working on my farm. I am the sole proprietor of our entire food preparation network. So originally we were holed up in here, and you can tell by the number of spikes, just crazy amounts of zombies were coming at us. So once the hordes got bad enough, we then had to move out so that they didn't destroy our main base. Let me put all the wood away. Oh, I think I need that, actually. Hold up. Yeah, I need it. Alright. Need paper again. Need plastic again. I need the red again. Hey, Arxelis, how are you doing? That's not where that goes. That's where that goes. Alright. Paper, bat, doop, boppity whip. That. That. I don't know what that is. Tell me what that is. This game is like -2 years old because it's technically an alpha. But I think it's been an alpha for a couple years. I don't know for sure, actually. Now, still in alpha is a pretty odd statement considering this game is also released on Xbox. So I find that strange myself, because normally only finished games go on consoles. but they decided that they were good enough for console, so yeah. Yeah, development is incredibly slow, yes. What am I thinking about? Hold up. What do I think? I think I don't know what you're talking about. What is this scythe you're talking about? Right, I need to grab wire and wiring kit. Alright, off to our base. Is this my mini bike? No, this is my mini bike. Whee! Tree! God damn it. At least trees aren't, you know, harmful or whatever. I only said that I have no idea what that scythe is that you're talking about. And all I saw was you say the name of the scythe. Something something Electrum Scythe. And that's all I got. So, Doctor, what I just rode through was my my man-made forest that I normally would have cut down. So, you're right. I should be cutting that forest down. Okay, so we do that, and then that, and then we do that, and that, and then we do that, and that. Hooray! Everything's still connected? Yeah. But I don't know what Osglogloss is. I've never heard of that before. Yes, it is an absolutely stupid amount of zombies. So the previous horde night, we probably faced 300 to 400, maybe a little bit more. It's hard to say for sure. It was basically a non-stop onslaught for at least a half an hour of real time. So it was just non-stop zombies. Hey guy, hey Twitchy man, hey Twitchy man. Sup? Oh, he said sup first. I don't know what that Minecraft material is. I haven't played Minecraft since 1.10. Because even though 1.12 and 1.13 had come out, none of the mods were capable of, or were migrated up to that level. So we were sticking on older packs that were solid. So if it's a newer material, I've never heard of it. That must be a new material then in one of the mods. Because all of those materials I know, but I didn't know that they had made a new alloy material. I mean, assuming it's good, then hooray! Okay. All right. Is that built into Tinkers then, or is that part of like the I don't know, Tcon Extra Pack or whatever the hell it was called, the one that adds a whole ton of extra materials? And which version of Tcon? Because Tcon I think has gone through quite a significant amount of upgrades since I last played. That is because I am using Restream, so I'm streaming to Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube. So whenever you see my name first, you are seeing the chat being relayed from one of the other services with their name on it. Where are all the repair packs?
Well, I moved them because there's so much stuff in there. They're in this unlabeled bin here.
Oh, that's a great way to find them. I'm putting them in the weapons, the best weapons box, because that's where they're mostly going to be used. Oh yeah, there's a whole ton of stuff to streaming. I haven't learned probably half of it. I still don't know how to get my my follow notifications announced in chat from Twitch or YouTube. I've got them popping up on the stream screen, but I can't see it myself, so I tend to miss any subs or follows that I get from YouTube or Twitch. And I feel bad about it, but I don't know how to fix it, so... But yeah, this is my forest. This is my forest that I made. I don't have Streamlabs. I already have enough bots, so I was trying not to do yet another bot. But how does Streamlabs notify you? TCOM 112.2? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I played a 112 pack, so... that version's gonna be foreign to me. Yeah, by Discord, absolutely. Alright. For lack of better things to do right now, I'm gonna go murdering more wildlife. Snowballs? That's amazing. So which snowball, Arcellus? Are you talking like snow? Are you talking snowballs like coconut trees? Or are you talking snowballs like the one that needs to be defined on Urban Dictionary? Or, I mean, there's a whole bunch of snowballs that you could be talking about. Okay, making sure. Hang on, murdering wildlife. Okay, that'll do for now. Ah, tree, get off me. Alright, let me go look. Does that do audio notifications as well? It looks like it does based on the settings that are visible. Okay. And is Streamlabs on YouTube as well as Twitch, and can it do both of them at the same time? Because that's the hardest thing that I found, is being able to do both of them at the same time. These trees got in my way. I ran into them with the bike. Oh, hey. Is that Rocklavin or Rocklavin, or how do you want to say it? Or do I just call you Ra? Yeah, and that's the part that I've been struggling with, is that I haven't actually found a service that can handle all of them. Except for my overlay. My overlay handles all three of them. And my overlay does do pop-up messages for all three, but it's ones that only the viewers can see. So I don't get those notifications, which is, you know, ever so wonderful. RK works for me. Well, so not with my setup. My setup is currently a 55-inch screen that takes up most of my view, and then I've got a 24-inch screen off to down to the bottom left or bottom right of me. So what that means is that whatever I have popped up on the second monitor, I'm not going to see it anyway. So what I've got also is Restream's chat is like right behind the camera. So I can see the chat directly behind the camera if I ever need to look that direction. And with Mixer will do a chat notification whenever I get a sub or follow. So I can very easily see chat overlaid my game that I've gotten a sub or follow, whatever. No, it's a 4K. I run full 4K. And then I use OBS to downsample it down to 1080p for stream. Dr. What? Howdy, Joab. How you doing? Agreed, RK. I had the same problem. I died many times in Ark before I was settled. I am also on Mixer, yes. I'm on Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time. So whichever one you're more comfortable viewing on, that's will work for me. Sweet. Thank you for that follow, RK. I'm murdering our forest.
Yes.
It has stood ground long enough.
Oh, what's your axe?
Just a steel 450.
I have an iron 543. And it looks like you're like taking it down in like 2 shots.
3 for the big ones.
It takes me 4.
Yeah, I know Doctor Who was removed from Netflix. Netflix has made some questionable choices lately, and I know it's all about money and agreements and whatnot, but it still makes me feel really sad. Like they removed Futurama, for example.
Pickaxe, where it only takes me like 1 hit to take down a tree.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, is forest animation a little bit better?
Replanting the forest?
I might eventually.
Even if you're doing it while you wait, or if you're just gonna wait.
No, I'm just chopping and clearing, and I'll figure it out later. Yeah, when we first started this game, we were struggling hard for resources. We had a hard time with wood, we had a hard time with rock, we had a hard time with food. It took us quite a long time to get fully loaded. Woo! 5 more. I might do a giveaway at 200. I did a giveaway at 100, so you know why the hell not? I don't know what I'm giving away yet. I've got a handful of keys. But I'll be announcing whatever giveaways I do on my Discord, so feel free to join if you're interested in that. I also tend to throw up votes on what I'm going to play on Discord, and I'll take suggestions and whatnot, so by all means, join away. I know eventually I'm going to be doing a giveaway of Farm Folks. I've got 2 extra keys for the Kickstarter. So eventually, whenever we get Farm Folks actually released, or at least in beta playable state, I'll have 2 beta keys to give away. I've gained 2 levels chopping wood.
That's
I got the like $40-ish level, the 2 beta keys version. I'm waiting for the add-ons to see what they're adding on, because I really want that chicken plush. But from what I understand from Mitch, they're not going to be adding the chicken plush to the add-ons, which makes me sad. So I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to get that. Yeah, I would upgrade the alpha for sure if I didn't already have it, but since I backed it a year ago, I've already got it. Yeah, the chicken plush is ridiculous price, honestly. I've given him a little bit of crap about that. I might do more. I don't honestly know like how many I'll be able to give away, because most everyone I know who's interested in Farm Folks is already on the Farm Folks Discord chat. So yeah, just about everyone on there already would have a copy. I don't know what game will be the next 200 giveaway. I haven't decided yet. I usually want to give away a game that I'm currently playing, because, you know, it helps to have, you know, people watching a game and then want it, but I don't know what I've got access to. Nice, Kickstarter newbie. I've backed a couple video games on Kickstarter, but they're a lot more iffy. I mostly do backing of board games on Kickstarter. Board games are a pretty solid, reliable source on Kickstarter. Like, the whole board game community on Kickstarter is just amazing. Oh, but that requires playing with people. So far, I only play with people I really know well. And that's because I really hate trolls and whatnot. But I'm thinking of doing a multiplayer Space Engineers, where I kind of open it up to whoever. But I'm still not 100% on that idea yet. Because I really like to know who I'm playing with. Yeah, that Twin Minds fella, what's up with him? He's a little bit weird. Unfortunately, Farm Folks currently doesn't have solid plans for multiplayer. They really want to do multiplayer, but I'm not sure it's in the cards for the first release. It might be, if they can get enough funding, but the funding is looking like it's going to stop right around the 100,000 mark. So I'm not sure we're going to get any sort of major options for that, but they do really want to anyway. Yeah, good luck on getting a PC that can do Space Engineers. It's not exactly the easiest game to run. I know, I've had a lot of people mention that if it's not multiplayer, they're not as interested. Piggy! Piggy! Piggy in the face! I think it could do well with multiplayer, assuming that it's done right. And doing multiplayer right takes a lot of effort. You getting spikes? Let me take a look at my screen, make sure everything's looking right on my side. Everything appears to be good. Let me try to play while watching my OBS stream and see if I can see anything weird happening. Oh, it's really weird trying to play from OBS. I can't even aim on OBS. Everything appears to be running normal. There's a little bit of FPS drop, but not too terrible. Yeah, but if you look at Stardew, there are a lot of people who really don't feel that because the game barely had enough to do with single player. Like I played through Stardew, one run all the way through, a little over a year, and I accomplished literally everything there was to do in that game. There wasn't anything else to do. And I feel like multiplayer would just make that go quicker. So it may be fun to do briefly, but I don't feel like there was all that much content in Stardew. Now granted, I haven't played it in quite some time, so they may have added quite a bit of content, but 2,000 hours in single player. Wow. I do not have that type of stamina. I mean, I think I put maybe 150 in there, something like that, but and I bet it would make it more fun, but it would also be fun for a lot less time, because there's just not as much to do in that game. I would hope your PC can run Stardew. The game is not exactly heavy on the requirements. And don't get me wrong, I am all for multiplayer games, if they're done right. But if a game is not designed for multiplayer with enough content to satisfy multiplayer, it may be fun to play, but not for very long. Zombie, I thought I heard you. I heard Zombie 3. See, if this were life, I would have dropped a tree on him, and he would have been gone. But no. Well, from what I've heard, the real Harvest Moon is now SOS, which I can never remember the name of because I haven't played it. Whereas Harvest Moon by name has turned into a mobile nonsense company. So my understanding is that the devs who cared moved on to, yes, Story of Seasons. So it's no longer officially named Harvest Moon, but it is Harvest Moon in concept. See, I've heard nothing but bad, but I haven't played any of the Harvest Moon games, so I can't speak to it at all. Like, I literally haven't even played any of the original Harvest Moon games that everyone kind of grew up on. My first farming sim type game was Stardew. I have no liquid. Well, I think when he says mobile game, he means like mobile style of game, which probably involves a lot of microtransactions, a lot of enforced waiting, a mobile feel to it. And there are some games that have made it to PC that have a very mobile feel to it. And I personally despise mobile gaming. Like, I can't stand it. And it's not the fact that it's mobile, it's just the design mentality that's gone into a lot of mobile gaming is just terrible. It's absolutely atrocious. RK, care to defend your point? Because I have not played it, so I can't speak to it. I will stay out of this fight. I have no chicken in this game. $187, that's pretty impressive. But do they all have a purpose? I mean, you can add all the crops you want, but if they don't have like crafting recipes or, you know, valid reasons to grow one versus the other, then it's just numbers for numbers' sake. Joe, I have no point of comparison to know what 13,000 is in my monies. But 13,000 of anything sounds like a lot. My monies are the US dollars. Can't you tell from my my very American accent? I also accept twin tokens, which don't technically exist, but I accept them anyway. I will say that with the way I play these games, farm folks will have to have a lot to it. Because as I said, I blew through Stardew in one run, doing everything possible minus maybe a couple of the hidden events or whatever. And I had no desire to play it again or keep playing it. And that's kind of my normal gameplay method, is one and done. Is I go through as thoroughly and detailed as I possibly can, and if I miss something, oh well, that's not enough to make me replay it or play it longer. So any type of game like that typically people will get a lot of gameplay out of, doesn't do the same thing for me. Like, to me, replaying the game all over again just to marry a different hubby isn't enough for me. Oh, I'll do that too. Like Fallout 4 or Fallout 3, for example, I spent 200 hours before I got to the first town. And with Fallout 4, I spent about 100 hours before I got to the first town. Skyrim, I spent a good 200 hours before I made it up the mountain the first time to talk to the monks. So yeah, no, I will side quest the hell out of something. But there comes a time when I've done enough. And I finish the game, I finish the story, and that's it. I don't have a reason or a need to go back. Playing through Skyrim again, just to play a different character type, that's not replay value for me. And I know a lot of people get that kind of replay value out of these games, but that's just... What emptiness? What are you talking about? It's not empty enough, actually. Not nearly empty enough. Like, I still see a tree, like, right there.
Took down, like, 3/4 of the forest.
Yeah. I know. From what
Like,
we can tell,
I don't even recognize it anymore.
I know we've been leaving it the same for so long that suddenly it's a drastic change. What the hell was I talking about? I was gonna say something, I totally lost
I
it.
always do the lawn mode out here.
I ain't mowing your lawn. Wait. Is that supposed to be a comma? Like, is that 13,000 and then 34,000? Or is that supposed to be dot? Because I know that different countries use dots and commas differently. Because if you're saying it's $13,000 to get a decent computer for you, that's insane. That is a good question. I know Bart took some time to start chopping down some trees with me. Aw. Repairs. Repairs. That did. I have 55,000 wood on me.
Nice.
So while I'm coming back to repair my broken axe, what are you guys up to?
I have almost 20k wood.
I am finishing off extra power for the dirt trucks.
And I have 40k in sticks.
Blade, I didn't hear what you said.
I am finishing up extra darts for the dart traps.
Darts, dart traps, got it. I need more axe. Ha! There's another steel fire axe. Take it. Mahaha! Fresh axe. Haha. $34. I mean, that's cheap here. Trees. How dare you, trees. Yay, the universe and a couple fish. Yay, I guess. God, there's no more forest up there. How dare it? How dare it exist? I'm overheating? Well, no. I have about 11,000 sticks on me.
We may need another chest.
Oops. My bad. Oh, now I remember what I was saying. The lack of zombies was disturbing. So yeah, we're pretty sure that right before a horde night, they drop the zombie spawn rate. Because every time a horde night is coming around, there's very few zombies to speak of. And that's pretty common. Was that a tree falling down, or was that an explosive?
That was a tree falling down.
That was weird. It looked like a cloud of dirt flying up. Whee!
I said the tree is too close to the base. I gotta chop it.
That's what I've been doing. Bird nest. Joe, up your pricing hurts my head. I know you've been having problems over there in Brazil, though, so weird prices and expensive things make sense. And thus it begins. That is the thunderclap of warning. $3,400. That's pretty good, yeah. I mean, it's still expensive. And I would say it's a little bit more expensive than would probably cost here. But not too terrible? I guess it depends on what you're getting out of that deal. Because $3,400, not unheard of to get a new PC if it's a pretty good one. If that's just the CPU, then the fuck? Arcellus, I'm fairly certain I don't know what you're talking about anymore. Not that I ever really did, but, you know. Well, unless you're hard up on getting, like, the best equipment at all times, that $3,400 investment on a CPU is going to last you 7 to 8 years, assuming it doesn't blow out on you. Like, my PC, my CPU was mid-range at the time that I bought it, and it's 4 or 5 years old now, and it's running just fine. It's just barely now starting to show its age, but... Well, now I just know you're fucking with me, Arcellus. Not that I mind, I love you. What? Nothing? The voodoo that you do so well?
Okay, I feel like some things are respawning. Because there's some birds in this one. I'm pretty sure I've looted them before, and there's stuff back in them.
I've been seeing 0 signs of respawn.
It looks so weird over here now without all these trees around.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to replant. If anything, just so it doesn't look so weird.
Well, around the horde base, it's probably not so bad, but closer to the house.
Right, by showing its age, I mean I can't keep up with newer technologies that come out. And games that I attempt to run that are newer start to struggle a little bit. So yes, when I say showing its age, I definitely mean not able to run newer things as well. Yes, there must be no trees. Fallout does not have trees. I still don't know why Fallout has very little foliage.
Sure, we remember to try and do the challenge things too.
There's a whole chest full of them over here.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I have a hard time deciphering him sometimes. Well, remember, RAM has to go with that too. Unless you've got a motherboard with a RAM type that is newer. And that CPU mobile RAM combination is where my upgrades tend to take a lot longer. Just because it's usually about a $800+ investment to upgrade that piece. And that's a little bit heftier than I usually like to sink in one shot. I do tech support. God damn it. I didn't reload my damn sniper rifle. There you are. Are you having stream droppy problems too? Well, dang it. I don't think it's me, but it could be me. But Doc's having no problem, so maybe it's not me. And Mackenzie's fine, so it's definitely not me. So what RAM do you have, RK, though? Because it may have been upgraded recently, but it might not be a type that is compatible with the new motherboard that you're going to get. Because typically motherboards only support one type of RAM, like DDR4 or DDR5, or whatever the numbers are going to be. So if you just upgraded to the top tier of DDR4 and your new motherboard is DDR5, then that's it. You have to get new RAM. Me, I know when I do my upgrade, I'm going to have to do new RAM, CPU, motherboard, fan. I think that'll be it. But it's coming soon. I haven't had to do it yet, but I'm definitely getting there. I usually understand you just fine, Joe Up. I just every once in a while something doesn't quite click right. Discord, 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 Discord. Discord? Meh? What am I, Oh, I see. Got it. When you said general, I thought you were talking about my general chat. I'm like, what's going on in my general chat? There's nothing in there. So, I'm just biding my time at this point until the stuff hits the fan. So I'm just going at the wood because it's hard to stop at this point. It's like an addiction. Me, can't type right now. Okay, hurry back. We're about to kill zombies. Hearing my keyboard as I type in Discord is probably a weird thing, yes. Alright, at some point before the night falls, I probably should go empty my inventory and prepare. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do now, as I immediately start chopping down more things. Cat? Hello, cat. How are you? Kitty. There's a thing here. What is this thing? How dare you still exist, thing? I mean, I could just dump it on the ground, but this game has this weird thing where stuff despawns after like 10 seconds if it's on the ground, so I kind of try to avoid doing that where possible. No. Non parlez-vous français. Whee! Okay, so now wood. Oh shit. Hold up.
Everyone got everything you need for Horde Night?
Except for the part where I don't have anywhere to put all my damn wood.
Just put it in a chest somewhere.
But no, the chat's gonna do the thing again. Hate you, chat. Hate you sometimes. Alright, so let's do these things. Those things, those things. Why are we Frenching? Why are we still Frenching? No habla French.
Are you guys coming through the tunnel or the other way?
I can come through the tunnel since I know you need to close it off.
Yeah, I'll go for the tunnel.
Okay. Oh, start closing it off then.
I don't have room. Damn it. Okay, so I got some veggie stew. I need more water because I just drank it all. That'll be fine. I'll grab this because I need to eat. And I'll grab a burger. There we go. Alright, oops. I almost caused us a severe problem.
What's that?
I almost axed one of our storage chests. I should not have the chest or the axe on my inventory, because that's probably a bad thing. I don't know what I broke. I don't know. I caused some sort of damage.
Are you guys gonna be over here in a minute?
Yeah, I probably should do that. I got gun. I got repairs. Let me grab the rest of the repairs just in case. You guys good with all your ammo?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know how to help you, Arxelis. I hope it's not me somehow by proxy. Cat, you better come over and get your attention quick, because we're about to start fun time. Come here, Cat. Hi, Cat. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, you dork, if you want attention. It's not right. This ray of, yes, we made it ourselves. We dug the hole so we can have a safe tunnel all the way to our horde base.
Alright, on my way.
There's sunset in the tunnel.
There's what?
There's a sunset showing in the tunnel. It's weird. So yeah, we dug out this whole tunnel, and then this is our run up to our horde base. Up, I says. Whee!
So I have 7 different ranged weapons that all pretty much have full ammo. So hopefully I should not run out of ammo.
Oh god, 7 different ranged weapons. So I just fell down the hole and broke my leg.
Oh good grief!
I couldn't get out of the exit. Like, it just hooked me there and it wouldn't let me get out.
I've had that issue too before.
I'm fine. I can survive Horde Night with a broken leg. I don't need to move anyway. I mean, if I had some cloth, I could, either of you have cloth on you, I could make a splint.
I do not.
Okay, that's fine.
I could make some, though.
I'll survive. Did anyone bring gas for the electricity?
Nope.
Nope.
Shit. I can't run back. I got a broken ass leg.
Do you have enough time even to try it?
You have like maybe 2 minutes.
Is that enough time to get back and get gas or not?
If you can run fast, you might be able to make it back shortly after it starts.
You want me to risk it?
Do we need it?
There's quite a bit of fuel in there.
Well, we'll turn on and see how long it lasts for the night.
Hey, Doc.
Because we
Cheers,
didn't
Doc.
lose very much last time because we got broken right away.
I love with the broken
Yeah.
leg, I can still climb ladders and I can still jump.
You're just slower moving.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm being told we should risk it, but it's already, like, half of that time is already gone, so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's enough gas in there.
Alright, let's use the crap ammo first. Hello. Alright. Like 30 seconds. Joe, up there English, but there's a lot of different slang and a lot of different turns of phrase that are very different.
West.
And some of the spelling, for sure.
No. Opened up the runner.
Oh, snap. Hey, Foxam, welcome back. Hey, Negro, how you doing? I did say it. Negro is a regular here. He's been here at least like twice. Someone actually turn on the electricity?
I was just wondering, I'm like, they got through real fast. I like it's that thing, so that's better.
That zombie is like... We destroyed one of our chests down there.
Alright, now I'm gonna miss chat like a lot now, so just let you know. I am not being very good at aiming right now. You're hurting my brain a little bit, go up. We got birds.
Birds?
Oh,
Hi, Foxam Gamer. I saw you before, but the craziness has started, so... damn darts does that thing have? It's been going non-stop.
I filled them to be 1,500 each.
Oh, dear God.
I wonder what that noise was, too. I was like, what is it? I thought that was your gun.
Just FYI, I've been cleaning out the greens from a distance, so...
There's a crawler down there.
What's that fault thing?
I have no idea. Never seen it before.
Yeah, I hadn't seen those before either.
Yep. This is a full-on zombie assault. Green guy. Green guy. Go down. Another green guy. All these fresh bodies. We're gonna grind them down into materials for my fertilizer farm and also for gunpowder. They make sulfur. Okay, green body's good. Either the generator's out of gas or we lost the connection somewhere. I don't have the means to check at the moment. hear a
So
scream.
are you running out of fuel? Is that why the city's not working?
Yeah, I was just wondering about that.
But the dart thing is still working. That's gone fantastic too.
So maybe one of the wires got broken. More green. This guy's scary. Green guy, I'm working on it.
Nope. There have been some birds. I don't like how the green runners take multiple shots to the head. I'm really glad I skipped those pillars.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that would make that something.
It's alright. I understand priorities. Yay, follow! Thanks, Doc. Yeah, it's a little bit less crazy now. The crazy has worn off a little bit. It's impressive. No, that's the trap. It's a dart
My
spike
gun
trap.
broke.
Do you need me to repair it?
Oh,
Put it in the box if you need me to repair it.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying a minute ago. My first gun broke.
Okay, you're good. Watching those things shoot though, and it looks like they're just shooting up and over.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering about that too. I don't know if that's just animation or they literally just shoot forwards, but I mean, it seems odd that they've got targeting it, that's the point.
Yeah, I don't honestly know, but it's starting to look like they're not hitting anything. Like when we stopped shooting, I didn't see anything else getting hit. They're giving me moral support, so that's good.
Okay.
Well, fine, he's got that side. They can't really get to us, so what can happen is these steel pillars that are holding up our support here, they could take that out, and then by proxy be able to get to us. But we steel reinforced it, so hopefully not able to get to us anytime soon. Well, shit, I'm out of ammo. That's fine. That's fine. I can deal with this. Problem is, there's only 5 shots. No. You. Down face. Stepping to that.
Spider, come up here. Got him.
Well, don't tell us about him if you're just gonna kill him. Got me all.
I don't know if that's gonna be able to kill him or not.
You mean the one that went missing? Miss. Okay, so the majority of the mess is over. Now we're just basically on scrub duty right now, so I should be able to pay more attention. I have no idea. What damage do I have in this one? Oh, I got one in this one. Stay still, you. Fine, don't stay still. Dr. Poof! How was that noise? So we have a couple corpses near us, just a couple. Boo, that was me failing miserably. She just fell. Her legs are bloated. Huzzah! Munchies! I'm actually kind of hungry. I should get snacks or something. Hate the tweakers. Hate the tweakers so much. Pretty sure he dead now? Yeah, he did. Why are you making so many alloys? Do you need to? Is this like a quest-related alloy creation, or are you just making for the fun. Oh, fun. Are you playing a pack where that's more difficult to do than usual? Because normally Resonant Upgrade Kit isn't much more than like Electrum and Enderium or something like that. Weird. Hey, Sniper, how you doing? I am living up to your namesake right now. Except for they won't die. Oh yeah, there's sites dedicated to nothing but emotes. It's a little bit weird. Look at them heads disappear. That's fun.
I have 71 rounds left.
Jeez.
I have 200, but I ran out of 10 mil a long time ago.
I had 1,500 to start.
Oh, good lord. I think you need to be a little bit more picky about your shots, man.
Well, at one point there were so many of them down there, it was just like unloading on all of them.
I'm trying. I usually like the one-shot, one-kill method, but I'm not always good enough for that. Meanwhile, Bart just unloaded like 10 rounds into that dude. Bah. He turned at last second.
I like how this is pretty much my first time really using a handgun, and I've already got it up to level 20.
Nice.
Yeah, my rifles up to like 20 something, I think.
That guy, I don't like. He's just gonna do that thing.
I think part of it was getting used to this gun too, because it like as you shoot, it like really moves up.
Oh yeah, it definitely rides up a lot. Well, we will be looting them all. That'll be the next hour. Yeah, this is our fun horde night now. Yeah, the generic corpses, they yeah. You know, they practiced it. It's like, you know, guys, we're already mostly dead. If we go all the way, we need to make sure that we all go down the same way to give the humans at least our final blessing. We'll be unified in death. That wasn't a gut shot, you jerk. Don't be holding your gut. Fine, you're getting on. Okay, that was just me failing. Drink break. Yeah, I mean it's bad enough that they only come from two sides, because two sides is already a little bit tricky to manage. You know, these guys out here, I can't shoot those guys out there. I don't know what's up with me. You. There we go.
This is gonna be a great cleanup.
Oh yeah.
So I do wonder if with as many bodies thrive, some of them don't despawn with all sorts of stuff.
I don't think they despawn as long as there's stuff in them.
I don't know, with this many out there.
They're still coming strong though. I mean, it's not like strong like the beginning, but still definitely solid quantities of them. And then they start hiding under the corpses of their brethren, like this guy, and we can't actually shoot them. We have to wait until they peek out.
Yeah, second gun down.
Wow.
Hooray, it's daytime.
Yay.
So you want to tell these guys that?
they'll get the memo eventually.
Okay, you're holding a gun out about 6 feet in front of you, twin.
Yeah, I
don't know
noticed.
how
It
you're
won't let me
doing
shoot
that.
it. Oh, that's because it needs repairs. I was very confused by that. I'm like, why is it not shooting?
It was seriously like halfway out the like in between the two the platform and the like spikes down.
That's weird. Who's left? Who's still growling?
I don't know. I'm down here, so
Someone's down there making noises. I wonder if she made it underground somehow.
I hope not.
Alright, now cleanup duty.
I'm right here.
Oh yeah, I know, I still hear her. I just...
There's two of them.
Where? Oh, they were reverse corpse
they're
camping. Where the hell's our down? Why can I never find her down? There's her down. Okay. So...
Incensed. Hunted.
I don't see anything.
I don't either.
I mean, I see plenty of corpses, but nothing moving. I heard it. Okay. Well, I'm not hearing anymore. All right, let's get to de-zombification here. I still hear him. That's fine. They can stay out there until they present a threat.
If you haven't, I would suggest making a bone knife and then leveling your knife skill if you haven't.
Dude,
I'm sure you do that.
my knife skill's tops.
Plus, bone knives are basically free.
Yeah, but they take longer to do, so I'm fine using my knife. Alright, I do need to make a splint though. So splint is... oh shit, don't duct tape. Either of you get duct tape yet?
I haven't really been looking.
Because I need a
Not yet.
splint.
Did not see that.
Because I essentially can't make it to the other side across the barbed wire without a splint.
Hopefully we'll come across. I found the live one.
Where at?
Killed her right here.
Oh, okay.
Yep, on 39.
Yeah, my inventory is already full.
Well, okay. Alright, so I might as well use this. Because I got pretty beat up. I can use this. Take some vitamins. Because why not? My skill in blade weapons is level 80. Can't reach that. Damn it. Okay.
I just broke my leg.
Way to go. Alright, so I'm gonna keep that.
I was trying to jump across the traps and then failed.
Keep that. Also, I just realized to put my my extra clothes are in there. Damn my stuff. Not that box? This box, there we go. I need that. Okay, no splints?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, good. That clicking was driving me nuts. Okay, that's fine. Yay! Found a splint.
My bladed weapon is 45, and that's pretty much from doing just horde knights with a bone knife.
That's impressive. Yeah, I would say a significant portion of my bone or my skills are just from zombie removal. Hey, shut your face. Oh yes, Mackenzie, this is the part that takes for Bloody Ever. Takes a half hour to kill them all, and takes an hour to clean them all up. No, so the spike traps have just a durability. So like this one, for example, apparently I can't see the information on it, but you see the bloodiness. The bloodiness basically just represents the damage it's taken. So over time they just start to get destroyed. So they can usually take out multiple zombies before they're fully done. That. Okay. Whee! Whee! I need to wear this because I'm overheating. Part of the reason is our own mobility. Like, it's a bitch to tear down the spikes to then be able to clean up all of the zombie bits. So sometimes it's just better to have the open territory. But, you know, if you saw our other base, it's 100% spikes. But, you know, we end up having to tear down a lot of that to get to all the corpses and whatever. Now, that's not as huge of a problem, but at some point they're supposed to implement scent. So if you leave corpses around, it could potentially attract other zombies. But that hasn't been implemented currently, so it's not a huge deal. Now, what you're seeing here, these are actually inverted spikes. So they actually are spikes that deal damage. They're just upside down. So they still deal damage with the flat edge, which is stupid, but it works. So we use these as a flat point to then also put barbed wire over it, which then slows them down, so they take more damage on the spikes while they wait. So that's kind of our inverted method of spikes, where we think spikes should be. But yeah, if we couldn't cross, it would end up being just a nightmare to navigate. Now we do have our tunnel to get under, and I think at one point we were planning on loading up a lot more, but we realized the cleaning up afterwards is something that we can't really avoid. There are different irradiated ones. So there are the green fatties who spew crap. They shot spit from a distance, and they're really hard to kill. And some of them explode when they're done. The ferals are the ones that crawl. Or no, the ferals are the big guys that look kind of like this corpse here. And then there are the spiders, which are the ones that crawl fast on their hands and knees. Those also can be irradiated, but they don't seem to do much more than go fast, as far as I can tell. This is a 573 titanium fire axe, so hell yes, that's going to replace my steel. Because that does entity or block damage 258, titanium does 342. So yeah, why not? Oh no, not the whiskey.
Problems?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I like was in something and hit escape twice and then accidentally clicked exit game like right away.
Nice.
Can you use duct tape? Because I found some, so I found splint already.
Yeah, I found my splint as well.
And now I have a full inventory and all the storage chisel.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty full too. Did we lose a couple chests?
We lost one.
Okay.
Fortunately, it wasn't as front on that, so you did have some stuff in it. Not that it was expensive stuff, but...
Those are mine though. Those two can go in. Awesome, Doc. You have yourself a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, so what more room do I have? I have a line left. Great. Whee! That zombie was loaded. It had a quality 544 of a 44 Magnum plus two boxes of shells.
Nice.
For lack of storage space, I'm going to make a run back. Alright, so I'm going to slowly hobble back because of my broken ass leg. But it'll be fine. I thought I was going the wrong way for a second because this direction is so unrecognizable now without the trees.
I know it is very weird looking over there.
I have absolutely no idea what you just said, Westland. But welcome.
Alright, I loaded up what I could, so there's a lot more space in the chests here.
Okay. Alright, so I need to get rid of crud. Let's get rid of ammo first. Okay. Oh, okay. That's why I didn't understand what you were talking about. You were talking about a specific thing I had never heard of. Sticks is fine. Scrap that.
Wow, this ground out here really got beat up.
Yeah. Not hoppy at all, actually. What's left of a Magner's pear? So it is a pear cider. Oh, sure, I'll eat the cans of salmon. Why not? Yes, Angry Orchard also has a pear that I like. But yeah, I'll drink the regular apple cider as well.
our guns are getting out of hand.
Yeah, we really need to find that recipe.
I know.
I mean, not that the silence pistols are the only problem, but yeah.
I started a new box at the very top.
Hey, Sheenans, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. You say very top?
I just labeled it guns too.
Fair enough. Which is funny because that makes it our third gun box. Fourth gun box, actually.
Yeah. Well, that's just miscellaneous. The other ones are kind of like our better guns, and then silence pistols, and then a whole bunch of crap. And yeah.
We should label one just whole bunch of crap. Doing pretty good. How about yourself? Done. I like it. You
Done.
did that while I was staring at it. Okay. What's left to get out of my inventory so I can go pick up more crap? Just that. And that. Oh, and wood. Lots of wood. Okay, never mind. It's tough to say if it's worth it, honestly. I enjoy it. I would say if you're going to do it on PC, it would be worth it, especially for the modding capabilities. If you're on console, I would say not worth it. I've heard a lot of problems with consoles being way behind on versions and not having as great of graphics. But otherwise, the game's fun. If you're a fan of, you know, Ark and The Forest and Rust and all that, it's very similar concept. So if you're into that type of game, I would say absolutely. We just finished a Horde Night, so we're doing a whole ton of cleanup at our Horde Night base. But you can see tons of zombie corpses around. This is like 10% maybe of what was left by the time we were done with our Horde Night. So yeah, we had a lot of zombies. I am freezing. It does have a little bit of Minecrafty feel, especially because you can actually go mining, but there's a lot more of a scavenging feel to it. So I guess that part would depend on how you play Minecraft. Like, do you play it with, you know, relying heavily on loot drops from dungeons, or do you do mostly the mining and then the crafting? But I would say it doesn't feel like Minecraft, and that may just be the graphics messing with me. But yeah, it doesn't feel as much like Minecraft, even though it kind of sort of is. But yeah, I only play solo with friends as well. I would not play on a public server at all. There's too many trolls out there. Yeah, I haven't heard all that much about Alpha 17 yet, except for that there's cars. What now? I missed what you guys were talking about.
I was saying I got a call and I'll catch you later.
Oh, okay. Bye. But yeah, all I know about Alpha 17 is that it adds cars. Beyond that, I don't know actually all
There's a
that
horde
much.
at the main base.
You got it?
I'm lagging and like almost fell into his spikes.
Well, don't do that.
Yeah, there's not too many of them. They're making a good distance into those spikes, though.
Well, yeah, because we're not ever touching it, so they're just eventually, like, whittling it down. Alright, time to go back and dump off what I can.
Taken care of.
Hooray! Okay, so let's dump off some of the singles. Really? Yeah, I did notice that with, we somewhat recently, I guess, raided, let's see if you can see it from here. We raided both of those two big buildings off in the distance there, and they do definitely have a very dungeon crawl feel to them, which is really nifty. Very much a level progression. There was very much traps set up and different pathways through to progress up. The only thing that I was disappointed by was that when you reach the end...
Where did you say you put the repair kits?
In the best weapons chest. By the end, where there should be something like a boss battle, there was nothing. It was pretty much anticlimactic. So that at the top of this one, for example, there's a helipad. And it should have been like a boss battle, but instead there was like 4 sleeping runners or something like that. So it was kind of sort of like a boss battle, but it was really benign in the grand scheme of things. But there was some nifty stuff that we found on the way, like about halfway up in one of these two, I don't remember, there was what looked like experimentation was being done on the zombies. So there was like a row of 3 zombies on either side of a long hallway in glass containers. And all of those zombies were the green exploding guys, the big green fat exploding guys. So that was an interesting challenge to overcome, to be able to take them out before they, you know, exploded half the building on us. So there was definitely some nice challenges in there that was a nice change of pace from the regular blind zombie killing in houses and whatnot. So if there's going to be more of that in 17, yeah, absolutely, I'm looking forward to it. We're probably going to take a break after this, though, because this is our second run-through. First vanilla and then fully modded. So we're probably going to try to play something else for a little while, which might leave us not coming back to it until well after Alpha 17 is out. But I know Alpha 17, the beta of Alpha 17 is coming out soonish, and we might test that. I don't know yet. I don't know what our plans are. Oh, I got trapped. Boo. Whee! Yeah, I just got off of a 4 or 5 year bender of Minecraft, doing numerous mod packs and all that jazz. So I am officially done with Minecraft for the foreseeable future. I don't have any interest in new versions coming out, anything like that, unless something really significant happens.
Holy crap, did we get everything?
Then I might think about it. There's one over here that I can't loot because I'm just full now. I have a bloody bike. What the hell am I doing?
Yeah, I'm full too. And that one's, one thing I don't have.
That's mine. Those are mine too. I need those. Okay, now let's go finish cleaning up stuff. Zambi! Zambi! So are we done?
I think we got them all. I loaded up my bike and grabbed what I could out of the chest, so...
Okay, I will be following, and I should be able to get most of it. Don't know for sure, but we'll see. Whee! 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 Okay, took all the wood. Boo. Okay, so that's a scrap. That's a scrap. That's a scrap. Don't need to read that. These are scraps because they're crappy wooden clubs. Can examine that. That's a scrap. Let's see. That's a scrap. No room in queue. What? That's bullshit. What the hell's with my queue? Oh. Just plastic. Okay. That should open up a little bit of room.
Yeah, we may have a little crazy on the wood.
Oops. That's fine. I'll just go a little bit crazy on replanting the forest as well. That one's empty. That one's now empty. That one's not. Okay, I got all but like 20 items. Ah, boo, trap.
I have a book that I'm pretty sure is for you, because you have science, right?
We all kind of have science, but what is it?
It is unconditional science. It's a 10% reduction crafting time for science objects.
That sounds like something I would do, because that would also account for gunpowder and all that stuff that I keep making. Oh dear.
The bookcases are full. I'm gonna put it over here in this wooden storage chest.
Okay. Yeah, like everything's full.
I know we're really gonna have to go through and like just get rid of stuff.
Our drop-off chest is full.
I know I've just been sticking it wherever I can put it.
Actually, I need that. In the back. What? Alright, whatever. Okay, so up here there's gonna be more clothing, gear, and whatnot. More guns up here. The unconditional science I've already got.
Okay.
I've got one that you might want. don't blink. It's reduced melee repair time.
Okay.
Alright. I have like no desire to continue doing this tonight.
I know, I was just like, I'm just trying to get this thing done and whatever's in the bike can stay there for tonight.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Because I hate coming in and like, man, I have those crap in my inventory now.
So, question. Since I didn't remember to ask this earlier while Blade was here. How much longer are we thinking we're going to go on this one?
I have no idea.
Because I think we're getting to the point where we're too comfortable.
We were getting pretty close to getting our faces rocked on that last horde night.
Yeah, but, I mean, we weren't really using all of our tools. Like, we could have easily done some heavy explosives at the far out. And we didn't nearly spike that place up as much as we could have. Like, there's a lot of flat space that could be spikes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we were really kind of half-assing it for the most part.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, though.
How long did you get a Windows server?
I have no idea.
Alright, I'll keep trying.
I would like to get my, like, weaponsmithing or whatever to at least level 10. But I'm a few level away from doing that.
Let's see, gunsmithing at 8.
I'm 10 more levels from going up 1. So I guess 100. I'm guessing it's 120 to get to level 10 then.
Probably, yeah. Because it's level 100 for level 9.
Yeah. I have 81 points available right now.
Yeah, I've got 81. And not too terribly much interest in most of the skills.
Yeah. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it night though, because
Yeah.
I should have went to bed like at 45 minutes ago.
Okay.
Alright, see you.
Why? So that is the end of the stream for me as well. Let me mute these thingies here. So yeah, had a pretty good night. That horde night was definitely a hell of a time, and had a fun time deforesting the entire area as well. So if any of you are left, thank you for coming. Thanks for all the fun talks and whatnot. So you know, I could stay sane while chopping down trees. So yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you for any subs and follows that I might have missed, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.